When you think of the Maldives, you imagine beautiful beaches, islands surrounded by coral reefs, and fancy huts on the water where guests can see fish through glass floors and even jump into the sea from their rooms. We recommend you add this island nation to your travel bucket list. And don't worry about the expenses because we'll tell you about the growing trend of budget travel options in the Maldives. It is one of the dream destinations for many travelers. No matter how wealthy you are, there are ways you can visit Maldives with our budget travel tips. The Maldives is famous for its amazing weather, clear blue seas, and beautiful beaches. It's also known for its fancy resorts and expensive overwater bungalows. So at first you may think it is a place only for rich people, but now more and more people are finding ways to do Maldives budget trips. Yes, that's the truth. The best time to visit the Maldives is from December to April because there's less rain and lots of sunshine. But if you want to do a Maldives budget travel and save some bucks, it's better to go there when it's not the busiest time, like outside of December to April. That's when flights and places to stay cost less. There are plenty of attractive Maldives honeymoon packages during the off-season too. Most people who go to the Maldives love to stay at one of the fancy resorts on their private island. But even the least expensive resorts can be too expensive for people who don't have a lot of money to spend on their trip. Don't lose your hopes, we can give you great options. Surprisingly, in the Maldives, it's sometimes better to go for bigger resorts if you want better value for your money. Smaller resorts with only a few overwater villas tend to fill up quickly and charge higher prices because they seem more exclusive. But if you pick a larger resort, you'll have more options for where to stay, from luxurious overwater villas to more affordable beach cottages. If you want to spend less money, choose to stay in a small hotel, guest house, or a budget resort in Maldives on one of the regular islands where local people live. This way, you can experience the real Maldives by eating, shopping, and exploring with the local people. While there aren't any hostels or dormitories available in the Maldives, you can still find private rooms for as low as $30 per night. If you're traveling with someone else, you can split the cost, bringing it down to $15 per person per night. Maafushi, Digura, Hura, Razdu, Thulusdu and Ukulhaz are famous islands where you can find many guest houses that are not expensive. Maafushi is one of the biggest and most popular islands in the Maldives, located about 30 kilometers from Malé. It's shaped like a long rectangle and covers an area of around 1270 x 265 meters. If you're looking for fun activities and delicious food, Maafushi is a great choice. Getting there is easy too. Just fly to Malé International Airport, also called Valana International Airport, and then you can either take a speedboat or a ferry to Maafushi Island. The speedboat is faster but costs more, while the ferry is cheaper but takes longer. You can decide based on what you prefer. Maafushi Island, located in the Kafue Atoll of South Malé, is a beautiful tropical paradise known for its crystal clear waters, luxurious resorts, and exciting things to do. It's considered one of the best islands in the Maldives, particularly popular for honeymooners. Maafushi is a great place to stay in the Maldives for budget Maldives travelers because it has both residents and many guest houses for tourists. The Maldives has some of the most beautiful and natural beaches you'll find anywhere. With over 1,000 islands making up the archipelago, there are endless opportunities to explore pristine beaches, enjoy perfect weather, marvel at colorful corals, and experience exciting activities. One of the best things to do there is snorkeling. You can cover all these with our Maldives travel guide. If you're interested in activities like getting a scuba diving certification or going on an excursion to another island, make sure to book them ahead of time. Lots of resorts have special offers for guests, including discounts for booking early. These discounts usually range from 10% to 25% off, but they often require you to book at least a month before your visit. Here's another important tip for your budget Maldives tour. Choosing an all-inclusive package may seem like it's more expensive, but it can save you money in the Maldives. This is because the taxes and fees on food and drinks are high, so there aren't many cheap dining options outside of the hotels. Hotels and resorts buy lots of food in bulk to get cheaper prices. So, if you choose an all-inclusive package, the food at your hotel is often cheaper than other places. Also, you save money on transportation because you eat at the hotel. Some all-inclusive packages offer extra things for free to make them even better deals, like spa treatments, yoga classes, and water sports activities. When you are on a mission to Maldives on a budget, always pick the cheap transport options. The public ferries from Male to different Maldives islands run regularly and are much cheaper than renting private speedboats. However, taking a ferry takes more time compared to a speedboat, and some trips can last almost a whole day. When you're island hopping using ferries, it's important to plan your schedule carefully because they don't operate every day. You can purchase tickets up to a week ahead from ticket offices, and it's a good idea to buy them a few days early, especially during peak times when the service is in high demand. Our travel vlog will now tell you how to spend wisely during your visit to Maldives Island. In the Maldives, they use their currency called Maldivian rupiah, but US dollars are also accepted. Some places give better prices if you pay in US dollars instead of rupiah. It's usually cheaper to pay with cash rather than using a credit card because credit cards often have extra fees. Remember, there aren't many ATMs or banks on most resort islands or small local islands. So make sure to bring enough cash with you or exchange your foreign money for Maldivian rupiah at the Bank of Maldives foreign exchange counter in the airport arrivals hall. This is something you should always keep in mind while you are on your Maldives budget travel. In the Maldives, the local islands follow strict Muslim customs, so alcohol is not allowed there. However, resorts can sell alcohol, but it's very pricey because of a 25% tax. If you're planning to have a drink most of the days during your journey, it's usually cheaper to pick an all-inclusive package with a good drink deal. But if you're trying to save a lot of money, it might be best to avoid drinking alcohol altogether. Never try to bring alcohol into the Maldives from outside. If you're caught, you could be fined up to $500 and might even have to spend some time in jail. Some local islands find a way to offer alcohol by anchoring boats near the coast and serving drinks. This is a common choice for tourists staying in guest houses on these islands, but expect the prices to still be quite high. After watching our Maldives vlog, you can definitely visit the Maldives even if you're on a tight budget. Just make sure to plan your trip carefully, finding the cheapest places to stay and travel options. With some careful planning, you can enjoy the beauty of the Maldives without going bankrupt.